right?
Okay. Just Sayin podcast. Welcome to the Just Sayin podcast, the podcast where
you just
20-year-olds,
say things.
20-something-year-olds just say things.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good. Is that a good slogan? Should I change that? No.
Nope.
That's good.
Nope.
All right, I'm Sal, your pal.
This is Manda Camps.
And Mike is not answering his phone.
Where did he go?
He's a ghost again.
I apologize. I kind of went ghost town for a bit too. Life.
You're busy.
Life. Oh God.
Mike wasn't.
I now have
3
jobs. Oh.
You have 3 jobs?
Yeah, my back. Speaking of my back, what are we talking about today, Sal?
Oh, we're talking about why you should have a good chiropractor. I don't know. We'll figure it out. When I post this, the title of the podcast is the title of the thing.
Huh?
Chiropractor.
The chiropractor.
Chiropractic.
Basically, what we're talking about is the importance of having a good posture, the significance of it that we don't realize, and, we'll have some stories about some chiropractor visits, because we have an uncle in the business.
Yeah, I was just going to say that we have an uncle who's a chiropractor.
Yep.
He's really old school with it, too.
Oh, yeah, like he'll
beat you down.
Literally, but it's the best, and any other way doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
It's like the old school, like, he literally takes his hands and, like, cracks your back, and it's like, but then, like, you hear the sound of your bones cracking. I know it's kind of gross, but, like, I'm just always like, oh, yeah, it's gone. Like, my back's better. And it's like, your life is, like, returned to you, and it's like, spring in my step. This is great, like...
It's awesome having a chiropractor in the family.
Yeah, I agree.
I remember whenever we'd have get-togethers, we'd always have them. He'd always be there, and everyone would be like lining up, like, "All right, guys, quick adjustments."
Yeah. Oh my God, literally.
He was so quick with it too. Like, he's like, "Okay, lay down. Let me see your posture."
And he'll do like the quick back stretch thing. It takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Mind you, I haven't seen him at a fam gym in like a long time.
He lives like.
He doesn't live far. I mean, he doesn't live far at all. But like, he's busy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see him at a lot of things, but when he used to come to them more often, it used to be like one at a time, like every single family member's getting like an adjustment. We're all coming out with like a spring in our step. Those are the days.
And he's so like people friendly. So he's like, "Oh yeah, so then so I'm gonna do this and this and this. Oh, there you go, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm happy."
No, that's actually the best possible way to describe him.
Yeah, you can actually have a conversation with him too.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. So the reason why I went to see him was, I've been having this headache for a couple of weeks, because it was I've been having a headache for 6 weeks, 6 weeks straight. It was just a pressure inside my head, and I thought it was just stress and anxiety. Well, it was actually stress and anxiety.
That's always a trigger. Yes.
I went to see my doctor, and she basically I talked about it, and she's like, "What do you think it is?" And I'm thinking, I think it's stress, because every time I stress out, it gets worse and amplifies. And then she's like, "Okay, let me see. Let me see." So she did all these tests on me, and she did an anxiety test on me. Turns out I have, like, on a scale of like 1 to 30, I'm 16 with anxiety. So I'm not that bad. I can still work. If between 20 and 30, if you have anxiety that's between 20 and 30, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Basically. Then she's like, she felt my neck, and she's like, "Oh, see this right here?" And she's like, "What is that?" She's like, "Yeah, you have tension in your neck." I'm like, "Oh, really?" It's like, yeah. So that's all muscle right there, and, tension basically. So like, what happened was the tension on my neck was affecting my skull, I guess. So like all the tension was like going around here. So that's why I felt like the center of my head, because it was like near the back where like the backbone connects to your head bone. The head bone connects to your. She gave me a prescription for a massage therapist, and she told me to take Advil, and oh my God, Advil helped. Like, that stuff, I was eating that stuff like candy. I was like sleeping so well. It was awesome.
Wait. So wait a minute. While you were experiencing the headaches, before you went to the doctor, were you taking anything for these headaches?
No.
Really? I mean,
I just let it go.
Oh my God, I wouldn't have
tough
done
it
that.
out. Yeah, exactly. I'm not really into taking Advil.
No, neither am I. But even then, like, I would take it like once in a while just to like relieve some stress, like try to sleep at least. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like taking it every day either, because it makes me sick. But like, and plus, I don't want to get reliant on it. And plus, you hear all these stories about it affecting you in negative ways, so...
it didn't affect me in negative ways, nope.
No, not in this case, because it's relief.
Yeah,
but
I know.
like, I mean, if you take it too much, like it starts to affect your stomach, and but that's only if you like avidly taking it like all the time, once every couple hours, every day. But
I was taking it near the end until I started. I saw like our chiropractor uncle, but like I must have taken like maybe between, let me count, like maybe 8. I've taken 8, which is like too much for me. So like I was taking one, and I'm just like, let's try 2, and I take 2, and I'm just like, I feel great. 2. I was just taking 2s every night. And I'm just like, this isn't good for my health. What am I doing? What is this stuff? Is it candy? Is it chemicals? I don't know.
Well, okay, I have a story.
You have stories?
Yes, about like medication like that, and it has to do with my posture as well. A while back, I had like a medical mystery, like something was going on with my tailbone. Turns out it wasn't actually my tailbone, but because it was so painful that I was basically walking on a limp for about a month and a half. Okay. And so therefore that killed my posture completely. And plus because of everything that was happening, I kept on being prescribed T3s. Yeah. And because the pain was so bad, I could barely get on with my day. I had to be taking these pills, at least half of them. Yeah. And so anyways, as soon as like it started getting better and I was like strong enough to get like an adjustment or something, I finally went to my uncle. Now remember, like I have been used to being on medication, and my uncle told me, he was like, come and don't be on medication. He was like, I want you just the way you are, drink lots of water, come in. Yeah. So I came, and he like did the adjustment, and he was like, oh my God. He was like, you were literally walking on like almost a 90-degree angle, weren't you? And I'm like, yep, more or less. Couldn't lie down, couldn't sleep.
He knows everything about like the human posture and everything. So he can tell you everything that you're doing wrong, basically. Yeah, he literally grabbed my feet and like aligned me, and he was like, okay, we need to like crack you right now. And literally he cracked everything, and it was like, was it loud too? Yeah. I swear to God, when I was finished, I had to lie there for like 15 minutes and chug like a whole thing of water. I stood up, and it was like I was drunk, but without the feeling of being drunk. It was like euphoria. I was like, oh my God. My back has literally been like, oh, and I didn't even need medicine. It was better. Like, and I was on C3s too. Like, it was bad. Wow. The power of just like having a good posture or an aligned posture, like after being like, you know, adjusted. He was explaining to us, like, he's like, there's a lot of things today that cause us to be out of line, you know, out of alignment. He's like, he gave the examples of the sidewalks. The sidewalks are designed to tilt a little bit towards the road for like for the rain to run off. Yeah. I never actually thought about that, but like basically when you're walking on the sidewalk, it throws you off your alignment. I never realized that too. But that's funny when you say about like the loud cracking, because when he like, when he gave me the adjustment, he looked at, I'm like, so like the doctor says my neck. It's like, oh yeah, your neck's completely off. So
I can even tell that though.
Oh, was that? You can tell?
Oh yeah. If I was really good with numbers and really good with science, and I was successful in that kind of, you know, work, maybe I would have considered getting into like, you know, some kind of
work with your hands.
Yeah, something working with my hands, something more in the medical field, but
true.
It's just not my thing. It just doesn't click with me. Now I'm in a completely different thing, but anyways.
Exactly. It's all good.
No, like there's been a few times where I've had to like knead out my mom's neck or something like that. Because my mom's always very stressed out. She's very stressed out because of work, real estate, money, like all that kind of stuff. And so there will be some times where I have to like massage her neck or something, and like, holy cow, it's ridiculous sometimes. And it's like I can tell her exactly what she's feeling before she even feels it. And she's like, what?
That's crazy. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the doctor prescribed me a massage therapist, but I'm just like, you know, someone rubbing me is not going to fix this. So I'm like, I'd rather go to a chiropractor. Yeah. So I asked him, like, do I need to see a chiropractor for this? He's like, no, you just need to be realigned. So I'm like, wow, that totally saved a lot of, you know, because I know like a lot of people that I've worked with, like they'd have to go like to see a chiropractor every week because of like whatever their job is, like throwing them out of alignment so much. Yeah. But like I just had to see him once, and basically he told me like, he's like, yeah, there's like apparently on the back of my head there's like my muscles are like kind of tense. So he just basically told me like put a heating pad on there, and then I have been doing that, and it's been working out. It's so weird when I do that too. Like I put a heating pad on, I'm just like, what? Because my head's like all relaxed and like it's all going away. I'm just like, yeah. It's so weird. It's a weird feeling, but it's like, yeah, it just feels like relief. I'm just glad it wasn't a brain tumor, because that's what I thought it was for a while.
Oh, well, of course. Like you're gonna think like, oh my God, I've had constant headaches for this long and nothing's helping. Well, the thing is, first of all, your first clue that it was just a headache would have been to take some Advil.
Yeah, but I didn't want to.
You probably should have, but that's okay.
No, I'd rather natural it. I'll pray for it to get better. That works.
Oh yeah.
It always works. I don't know. I might go see the massage therapist because it seems like fun.
I would go. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of massage therapists out there that will give you more, like, attention on spots that they see fit. Like, massage therapists are meant to, like, help your back and, like, massage out the kind of knots and, like, needs that you have. Because it's a lot more than just, like, your spine. Your spine's a big part of it, but, like, there's your muscles, too.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll help you relax a little more, which will help your anxiety, too, you know? It's good. It's therapeutic stuff.
Well, yeah, when he cracked my neck, like, he kind of goes from the bottom up. He realigns your torso, and he pushes like the bottom part of his hand into like the back of your torso, and it pushes everything in. And just like Mike was there too. He wanted the alignment too, and he did it to him, and his torso like really clicked. Yeah. Mine didn't really click. The thing that was really really loud and disgusting was my neck, because he grabbed my neck and then just kind of like shifted it so quickly that it cracked all the way down my neck, and everyone heard it. It was so disgusting.
There was a time, probably about 10 years ago now, I got into a car accident with my mom. We were on our way back from shopping in Burlington or something, and some guy hit us right bang in the front, and the car got totaled. Mind you, we walked out of the accident. It could have been really ugly, but we walked out.
What car was this?
This was we had a Toyota Tercel. It was like blue. A Tercel? Yeah, it was like 10 years ago. At least.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was way back when. But, what was I gonna say? Like, me and my mom had really bad whiplash. Like, my neck and my back was, like, brutal. I have, like, a neck problem now because of it, where I've just, like, permanently have bad posture, and, like, my neck is always sore, but I'm just so used to it that I don't,
Yeah, whiplash is not cool.
No, but anyways, like, the first few months after I, had the car accident, I was doing physiotherapy, I was going to a chiropractor, I was seeing doctors.
Wow.
But the chiropractor that they prescribed me, because I was going through insurance.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't go to my uncle because it's,
conflict
of interest.
Yeah, that would definitely
So I had to go to a different guy. And instead of, like, using his hands like the old school way in the table, he used this different kind of table in this machine that literally went down my spine and corrected all of, like...
That's weird.
My, misalignments with, like, a couple of pulses and stuff like that. And it was weird, because, like, instead of actually getting my back cracked or my neck cracked or, like, something adjusted, it was like the machine was doing it for me. And honestly, like, it gave me temporary relief, but I would wake up the next day feeling like the same as I did the day before, and it's like, oh. Yeah. And then my uncle would do it, and it's like, oh,
he would actually, like, punch your back, like,
yeah.
It's like, are you punching me?
Like some, like, old school archaic technique, and that's exactly what you need in this given case. I was, like, so disappointed by this other chiropractor.
That is really weird. That's really sketchy.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the new technology, apparently.
I don't like that new. It's got to be old school. Come on.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, my dad's a barber, and, like, old school, like that's a dying trade, because now it's all franchised now, unfortunately.
Big time.
And they're not called barbers; they're hair stylists now.
Yeah.
Like, I even looked into it. If I want to go to school, I have to go to school to be a hairstylist.
Yeah.
I just can't be a barber, because barbers are extinct now.
Yeah.
It's good times. Mm-hmm. That's weird that they're using machines now. It's like everything's automated, basically. In the future, everything's just going to be automated.
Yeah.
Like, eventually, like, I bet it might even get to the point where it's like, you don't even need an actual person there. You just go, you lay it down, and the machine will go and, like, automate like everything for you. We'll do everything you just said, but, like, without anyone there. You just push a button on a screen, and it's like, where do you feel pain? I'm like, right here. Okay. Have a nice day. This actually leads into a future podcast we're gonna do, because I just bought a book. It's called I'm reading a book. I didn't just buy it. I'm actually reading it. It's called Rise of the Robots.
Yes.
And it's just talking about how in the future everything, all the bottom line jobs, white collar workers, are going to be eliminated by automation.
And that's exactly what happened in this given case with my back being adjusted by a machine.
Yep.
And it was not the same, I tell you.
And with all these like technology companies popping up, they're all going to be like, let's make a program and an app that'll work for a chiropractor, and let's make a program and app that'll work for barbers. I can totally see it. Like, you sit in this machine, it'll scan, like, the makeup of your face, and it'll be like, okay, what kind of haircut do you want? Here's a bunch of examples that we programmed, and, like, it would show you, like, what your hair would look like.
But that would terrify me. I don't know if I would trust a robot to cut my hair.
But what if the success rate is 100%? Like they've worked out every bug.
Okay, if they were to get it that accurate, then of course I would let a robot do my hair. But I'm just thinking to myself, isn't that weird? Like, a robot's gonna cut your hair? I don't know.
They'll cut it quicker and without any mistake than an actual person would. It's like what I was talking to you about, like the McDonald's looking into like industrial machines to make burgers.
That's incredible.
Wouldn't you want like a freshly grounded beef burger?
Yeah,
made,
of course.
Like within 5 seconds of you ordering and without any mistake.
Oh, of course. I'm not doubting that at all.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. I mean, that's what everybody wants. Everyone wants top of the notch product. And especially if it's fast food and it's well priced, for sure. Exactly.
But that's a future podcast we are going to do. Hopefully Mike is on board, but I don't know.
Alive and coming back.
The thing is, I've been texting him. I never really called him because I'm always I'm always out and about. So maybe I should just call him one day and just be like, "Hey, Mike. Idea. So about that weekly podcast you wanted to do with me, where you been?" It's all good.
Well, he was there the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's been me and him for the past couple weeks because because you've been busy with a lot of stuff, so that works too.
Yeah, it's always been something coming up. Yeah. So but I'm here now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yay!
So, but yeah.
What are the positive?
The positive.
But listen to this. You know what? I'm gonna sum up these conversations with the positives of having a really good posture. Blood flow, circulation.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
You get better concentration. You're less stressed out. Quality of life is improved. You sleep better. You exercise better. Everything is just, you feel better physically, emotionally, mentally. It's
honestly, here's a perfect example. When back in, I think around 2013 area.
Yeah.
I was doing this internship, and I would always be I'd always have my back straight. I would always have a good posture.
Yeah.
To then, because it's always good to look have that kind of
of course.
Hold yourself that way. And I was actually losing weight from that, which is kind of interesting.
Well, the way you carry yourself is
exactly.
a big part of how you look.
Yeah, exactly. I people came up to me and told me, it's wow, you're losing weight. I'm like, I am not doing anything.
Just standing up straighter.
I know. I'm just I guess because I'm carrying myself differently. I don't know.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. Carrying yourself a little differently, and it is a world of wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. Do you have anything else to close off? Hello. Once again, I'm gonna extend the opportunity for all of you folks to kind of send us some of your feedback. We want to know what you think.
We don't really have your feedback.
We don't really know. We've heard some personal testimonials. We want to hear from our viewers straight from the source.
To be honest, though, I haven't really set up a Facebook or a Twitter yet. I'm kind of we're working towards relaunching with a new logo and a new look.
Which will be coming out soon.
When it gets to that point, I'll have all the descriptions. All the descriptions will be updated with the Twitters and the Facebooks and the MySpaces and stuff. Yes. We should totally have a MySpace.
A MySpace?
Yes, we should totally have a MySpace.
Why?
That's so awesome.
Oh no! It's just a waste of time.
Maybe never go on it. The 3 people that will
3 subscribers.
They would appreciate that though, wouldn't they?
They probably have the same other social media sites too. Or
yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe they're in a really, really secluded country and that's all they
Okay, MySpace is dead. All right, I get it.
Sorry. It's just better to stick to the more not mainstream, but right now we're fresh, we're new. We need to stick to the main sources of followers or we're going to get the most of them. So target places.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sure. Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah. We're always going to have these conversations and they're always going to be interesting. Hopefully.
And we always have something to say.
Yeah, we're always just saying something,
Yeah.
How come I'm always the one making the weird voices and the funny laughs? Okay, thank you.
I don't know. See, I don't know. I was just doing a bad fake laugh just to kind of comfort you that way.
Okay, thank you.
I have a dad voice I kind of whip out sometimes.
You have a dad voice for your
sometimes when I'm imitating my dad, conversations I have with him. Nana, hey, you wanna know what I heard last week? This is what's happening. I don't know. That's not. It's just how we would start a conversation or something.
That's your dad.
Yeah.
You want to hear my dad?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that for? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Are you serious? Come on.
My mom?
Shut it down. Come on.
What do you mean? Yes. No.
Your mom?
My mother. Yes. My mom is like an animal. It's insane.
Amanda. Massage my neck.
Amanda, where's the cat? I want a beer. Literally all the time.
And my mom's just oh, don't be careful. It's gonna rain. Don't ride your bike. It's gonna rain.
She's so cute though. I love
Okay.
your mom.
Yeah, she's
Anyways.
a little annoying, but yeah.
Oh, that's my mom drives me
Yeah.
nuts too. It's cool.
She's like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah, you listen to it? Oh, yeah, okay. She's only listened up to the first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
She has so many she has to get, listen to. Okay, we're done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adios, amigos.